live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the New York Knicks. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for San Antonio, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Sohan in at the fourth. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And here's Brunson. Pass to Grimes. Randall down low. Here's Brunson. No good on the three. Jones with it. Randall with some nice D. Here's Grimes, covered by Vassell. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Fires for three. Kept alive by New York. Good work there as it goes.
Have to block out Randall. He's an absolute beast on the offensive boards.
Passes it to Vassell. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
In his bag, Keldon Johnson. Wow.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
There it finds Robinson, and he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Here's Sohan. Over Randall. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
So it's New York now, after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Randall. To get open is Robinson. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jones against Brunson. Jones, no luck. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Suns.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Now, here's Johnson. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. And it's Jones. This time on the assist by Johnson.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Jones against Brunson. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Johnson. Good. Nice job down low.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
Brunson against Jones. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Johnson kicks to Pirtle. Johnson dishes to Jones. Knocked loose. Pirtle the pass to Jones. And another shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The pass to Randall. He kicks it to Barrett. Over Johnson. New York, no good that time either.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
The shot's good.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Grimes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Knicks trail by 4. Robinson finds Brunson. Back to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Brunson the pass to Barrett. From downtown, the shot will not fall. Spurs leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Baseline J on the way. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets 1 to go.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Here's Rope. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 13 feet away. And the basket by Jones.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Just didn't do a lot wrong in that game. Just a solid win all around.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Doug McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. Josh Richardson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Langford subbed in for Jones. Spurs leading by 4. Pass to Roby. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, New York. Here's Langford. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Randall. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Spurs lead by 6.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
With the drive.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the basket by Langford.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Rose scanning the floor. Reddish finds Rose. Clock at 6. Back to Reddish. Here's Toppin. No good on that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Now here's McDermott. Guarded by Reddish. Nice shot by McDermott. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
For 3. San Antonio with the rebound. And Langford has it in the corner. Here's Collins. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randall could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
New York shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Zhang comes in for Collins. And Keita Bates-Diop subbed in for Roby. Now, here's Langford. Tight defense on him. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now, here's Reddish. To the inside. That's good from Randall on the assist from Reddish. Randall's got 8 points.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact, so strong in the upper body.
Langford with it, working on Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Langford. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's quickly missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Richardson. Rebound by Rose. Knicks trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Reddish. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper.
Langford kicks to McDermott from outside the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Gorgie Day. And it's Bates-Diop in at the 4-man position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And That's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Brunson against Jones. Pass to Vassell. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Barrett going inside, and he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Johnson. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. San Antonio making a switch here. You know, Steve, the persistent growth of Keldon Johnson is pretty impressive.
It is, Kevin. He is obviously receptive to good coaching and is committed to finding success here in the league. Almost across the board, you see his stats creeping up season to season.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Grimes. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Grimes. Brunson kicks to Barrett. They get it again. The pass to Grimes. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Barrett.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
So the wing on the left. Jones with the bounce pass. Now here's Vassell. He's tightly guarded. Kept alive. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Randall's checked in for the Knicks.
The 10th pick in the 2017 draft. Zach Collins has battled through multiple injuries. That held him to play just under 185 games in his first 5 seasons.
And the basket is good.
Nice rhythm on that play, and Randall with the smooth-looking shot.
It's stolen by Randall. Here's Grimes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And with Collins, it's tough, Steve, to develop as a player when you're constantly rehabbing from injuries.
Thankfully, he's young and still has upside. Kevin, when healthy, though, he is shown to be a solid defender, and with his 3-point shot, he can bring value as a stretch 5.
Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And Barrett gets it to go. San Antonio leading. Now Jones, 10 points for him. Pirtle inside. Guarded by Robinson. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
For San Antonio, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Pass to Sohan. Pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. New York moving the ball around. Barrett for 3. Vassell grabs the board.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
That one good for 2.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Barrett after the basket by San Antonio. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Randall.
Because of this great combination now where he can attack the rim and stretch the floor, Randall has many more big nights.
Here's Sohan. Passes it to Johnson. Fires from the line, and the jumper is good. Johnson's got 6.
Beautiful work by Johnson, outthinking the defense, using the pick and roll to get some room.
For 3, Barrett. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Launches a 3. No good. Shot missing. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for New York. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Reddish comes in for Barrett, and it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Randall outside. The tray. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Poked loose. Randall outside. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out left to the wing. Roby the pass to Langford. Richardson against Rose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Langford. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. The Spurs making a switch here. Shanks checked in.
Spurs, Gorgie J.
Here's Langford. 6 points for him. Clock at 2. That one wide left. Now here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Rose. They now take the lead. Rose has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
Now here's Langford. He's covered by Rose. Quickly against Richardson.
First half. 2 minutes.
And there's the feed to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
A little pick and roll action. Richardson, very unselfish, hits the man with a nice catchable pass.
Outside Rose. The pass to Quickly. Reddish with the ball. McDermott on him. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for Roby. Now, here's Langford. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Richardson against Quickly. Bates-Diop, the pass to Jang. Here's Langford. The second effort. Jang, no luck.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Rose, no good. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The heart from Rose didn't quit on the play, and his efforts are well rewarded.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in. The free throw drops for Rose.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now here's McDermott, quickly covering. McDermott down low. Toppin's there. McDermott can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there it is for him. That's 7 points for Derrick Rose.
It doesn't matter if the defense is hanging all over Derrick Rose. He is still draining shots in their grill.
From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They were a finely tuned unit in the second quarter, easily outscoring their counterparts and getting in front by 7 points at the end of the half. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Over to Kenny now. Your take on the Spurs.
We haven't seen any urgency in this team so far. That's why they find themselves losing at home. They need to come out with some fire in the second half and let this crowd back into the game. Otherwise, they're giving away their home court advantage.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Spurs trail by 7, setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Rose, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Now here's Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett. And Greg Keldon-Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Barrett kicks to Brunson. Left side Rose. Outside Robinson. For 3, Barrett. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Johnson.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
And yes, it's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Sohan. To the wing right side. Vassell with it. Working on Rose. Robinson with the block. And a fast break now for New York. Randall's running. Rose gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Pass to Barrett. Kicks it to Rose. From deep. And they recover it. The 3. They shoot again, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Jones in the post. Brunson covering.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Rose finds Brunson. Out to Barrett. Passes to Rose. There's the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And the Knicks making a change here. Here's Sohan. He's defended by Randall. Sohan, the pass to Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
The Spurs making a switch here. Roby's checked in. Now here's Jones. He's got 10. On the wing, Johnson. And there's the pass to Roby. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Fires from 14, and the shot goes in. Barrett's got 20.
Yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
Pass to Johnson. Now Vassell. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. Shot by Grimes. No good. And it's Vassell in the corner. Knicks with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of position. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Here's Jones after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Vassell finds Jones. Here's Sohan. He's defended by Randall. Up and in on the layup. Sohan's got 8.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Jones against Brunson. And that one is good. And the Knicks lead by 17.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Randall. Here's Richardson. Toppin pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Barrett dishes to Toppin. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
To the middle, here's Collins. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Richardson kicks to Langford. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Like the edge Langford plays with it. He enjoys taking on defenders and trying to finish through the contact.
And the second free throw, good. The Knicks leading by 18. Now here's Brunson. He has 6. And here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got 24 points.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Pocket 6. And the jumper falls for him. Richardson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Year by year, Richardson continues to polish this shot. This is what this offense needs.
Grimes passes to Toppin. He gets that one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Spurs trail by 20 to the right side. Now here's Langford. Brunson covering. Here's Roby. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hands it from downtown. Toppin's got 7 now in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now, here's Langford. 7 points in the game.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
McDermott can't get it to go. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Roby, and he uses the glass on the layup. Roby's got his first bucket in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They get the rebound, kicks to Barrett. Shoots over McDermott, and again it's New York.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McDermott with it. Brunson picks him up. Back to Richardson. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the rejection by Collins. Grimes passes to Toppin. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Toppin's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's the New York Knicks having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Chang. Doug McDermott is out there with Langford. And it's Bates Diop in at the power forward position.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Quickly covering. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Pass to Langford. Spurs working the ball around now. McDermott can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
On the wing quickly. No good with the triple.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Passes it to Langford. Chang with the ball. Sims there, and the basket by Langford.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rose dishes to Sims. The shot comes out, and the Spurs with possession. Here's the pass to Langford. He feeds it to Chang. With the fadeaway. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Pass to Reddish. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Here's Bates Diop. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills. Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Reddish.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
McDermott down low, guarded by Reddish.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Outside Robinson. Reddish the pass to Rose. Dishes to Sims. Now quickly. At the elbow, it's Rose. Pass to Robinson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Langford with it. Over to the wing. San Antonio again missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rose kicks to Reddish. And he banks in the layup. Reddish has got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Now here's McDermott. Defense is right there. Here's Chang. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Knicks on offense. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Down low. Robinson kicks to Reddish. The 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Rose. Rebound San Antonio. Now Langford. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Fournier's checked in for the Knicks. And here are the Knicks now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside Rose. He kicks it to Sims. For three, Fournier hits the three-point bomb. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Passes it to Bates-Diop. Now McDermott, guarded by Reddish. 6 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. McDermott can't get it to go.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
From deep. A second chance effort. Robinson with the block. Outside Rose. It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Fournier dishes to Sims. Back to Fournier. Kicks to Reddish. Now here's Rose, guarded closely. Robinson passes to Reddish. For three, Fournier. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Rose. Langford with the steal. Now the pass to Bates-Diop. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find the weak link. Insane leaping skills from Derrick Rose on display. You got to watch out when he takes off.
He's guarded by Fournier. Langford kicks to McDermott. From outside, off the mark.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Despite the amount of punishment Rose has taken to his body, he still plays with no fear.
At the line for the Knicks, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Rose.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Zach Collins checked in for McDermott. And both free throws good for Rose.
A fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
Collins looking around. Pass to Bates-Diop. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Count it. Rose has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Now, this is where Derrick Rose is at his best. So talented of being able to draw contact and finish through it.
Here's Langford. Count that one.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Rose kicks to Fournier. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
3 points.
Rose has got 6 assists in the game. Well, we know confidence is key, but Steve, when you see young players who haven't done much in the playoffs acting like they've arrived, can that kind of confidence hold them back a little bit?
Well, you love confidence in anything you do, Kevin. Obviously, you need it, but it can backfire. You love that guys want to say they're great, but it all comes down to proving it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for R.J. Barrett.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Shoots the three. Collins grabs the miss. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Langford. Ball's knocked loose. Rose in the post. And here's Langford. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.